Welcome to this explainer. If you're a focused learner trying to cut through that absolute avalanche of 2026 AI hype, you are in the exact right place. We get bombarded daily with promises of artificial intelligence revolutionizing our lives, but honestly, finding the practical tools that actually do the heavy lifting, it's like finding a needle in a digital haystack. So today, we're setting the stage to cut through the noise and find the real, actionable tools that actually do the work for you.
Okay, let's just dive right into it. Today's explainer gives you a highly structured, category-by-category breakdown of the modern AI toolkit. We're going to cover the rise of real agents, automating your daily work, the AI developer arsenal, creative AI without the hype, some awesome free no-login magic tools, and finally, orchestrating your AI ecosystem. Now, I want to start by hitting you with this brilliant quote from our source material. Most AI agents are chatbots wearing a trench coat. It's funny because it's so incredibly true. We need to instantly debunk the hype right here to build a little trust. For the last couple of years, literally every software company has slapped the word agent onto their product. But in reality, you type a prompt, they type back. And guess what? You still have to do all the actual work of copying, pasting, and executing the whole shebang. Let's look at the actual contrast here. Basic chatbots, they've got super low autonomy, they need your constant oversight, and honestly, they only handle really simple tasks. But when we flip over to true AI agents, wow, it's a completely different ballgame. They have high autonomy. They're continuously learning, tackling complex, multi-step tasks, and making independent decisions. Real agents actually plug into your external tools, your CRM, your calendar, your email, and they just finish the job while you're off doing something else entirely. So to put this into perspective, this isn't just some neat parlor trick. It's a macroeconomic reality. McKinsey projects that the productivity impact of agentic AI is going to hit a staggering $4.4 trillion. Trillion with a T. We are talking about a fundamental shift in global output, all driven by software that doesn't just talk to us, but actually works for us. And if you aren't utilizing this, you are leaving massive personal leverage on the table.
All right, that brings us to Section 1. The rise of real agents, moving beyond the chatbot interface.
Let's get crystal clear on what makes this new era of software so revolutionary. An AI agent is basically autonomous software that reasons, plans, and takes independent action across external tools to complete complex goals. Here's the key takeaway. True agents don't just sit there waiting for step-by-step, line-by-line commands. They read the context of a situation, figure out what needs to be done, and then they execute entire workflows autonomously. It's like you just give them the destination and they map out the entire route for you. Moving right along to Section 2, automating your daily work. Here's a look at the heavy hitters of general administration that solve those pesky daily professional problems. There's just a really fascinating spectrum of autonomy out there right now. All the way on the fully independent end, you've got Carly. Carly lives entirely natively in your email. You literally just email it instructions like, hey, enrich these 50 leads and add them to HubSpot. And boom, it does it across over 200 different integrations. Crazy, right? Then you have Manus, which is this deep work agent built for really complex, multi-step research projects. Now, if you're kind of like me and prefer a bit more control, there's Lindy. Lindy acts like an executive assistant right in your iMessage and inbox, drafting responses and then just waiting for your thumbs up. And finally, for workflows where mistakes have real, serious consequences, that's where Relay.app comes in, providing those absolutely crucial human-in-the-loop review gates.
Okay, on to Section 3, the AI developer arsenal. Let's see how agents are revolutionizing the way we write code.
So, why do 76% of professional developers use these tools every single day? Well, it all comes down to a massive 55% productivity gain. Just imagine cutting your development time literally in half, all while maintaining or, honestly, even improving your code quality using tools like Cursor AI for big, large-scale refactoring.
And this brilliantly illustrates how choosing your coding agent really comes down to your specific workflow. If you want the absolute highest autonomy, Cursor AI uses 8 parallel agents. That means it can execute complex, multi-file refactoring simultaneously, all for just $20 a month. Pretty wild. Now, if you're looking for the market standard right inside your IDE, GitHub Copilot is definitely the go-to. It boasts 1.8 million paying users and an incredible 42 to 48% code acceptance rate. But if you're a terminal power user looking for full DevOps autonomy without another monthly subscription, Claude Code is your terminal native best friend. With that one, you're only paying for your API costs.
Let's pivot over to the creative professionals for Section 4, creative AI without hype. focusing on enhancing reality, not replacing it.
The real standout tool we're seeing here is Luminar Neo. And you know what makes it so special? It's not about generating some fake AI objects to just drop into your photos. Nope. Instead, it uses pinpoint AI masking to intelligently boost contrast, texture, and lighting completely natively. Tools like Enhance AI actually look at your raw image and unlock hidden details. It basically ensures your real photos look exactly as spectacular as the moment you actually experience them, without relying on cheap gimmicks.
The true power of this specialized AI is how seamlessly it clicks right into your established systems. You really don't have to abandon your current workflow at all. It's like, step 1, you just do your basic organization and culling over in a program like Lightroom. Easy. Step 2, you right-click to edit a super high-quality TIFF non-destructively right inside Luminar Neo. That's where you apply all those powerful AI masks. And then step 3, that newly AI-edited TIFF returns seamlessly right back to your Lightroom catalog. It's just a totally professional, frictionless workflow.
All right, time for a quick palette cleanser in Section 5, Free No Login Magic Tools. Let's look at some instant gratification right in your browser.
Let's just rattle through these magic browser tools real quick, because they require absolutely zero friction and no signups. Need a background gone instantly? BG Remover by Pixar gets it done in literally 1 second. Got an annoying photo bomber in the back of your shot? Cleanup.pictures handles it with some pretty advanced precision. TinyWow is basically your literal Swiss Army knife for dealing with all those pesky PDFs and media files. Magic Eraser lets you simply brush and erase unwanted photo elements. And oh, if you want to turn terrible rough doodles into polished art, or maybe just instantly summarize some text, Scribble Diffusion and Smodin AI Writer have absolutely got you covered. These are great because they really democratize AI utility for those quick, everyday free tasks.
And that brings our explainer to its climax with Section 6, Orchestrating Your AI Ecosystem. Let's see how we tie all these fragmented tools together.
So here's the absolute main problem causing all this AI fatigue today. 78% of enterprises are really struggling to integrate AI with their current tech stacks. Think about it. When you have a dozen different AI tools, you just end up with these disconnected silos. Your email agent doesn't talk to your coding agent, and neither of them talk to your CRM. The definitive solution to all this chaos? You need an orchestration layer.
Let's move to and see how this builds out. To build a completely integrated system, you need some connective tissue, like Zapier. First, you connect over 9,000 different apps on a central platform. Then you set up triggers based on real-world incoming data, say a new lead form getting submitted on your website. And finally, you deploy autonomous Zapier agents to execute multi-step actions across your entire stack. At that point, it's no longer just a loose collection of tools. It becomes a unified AI-powered business engine running quietly in the background.
And that leaves us with this final provocative thought to wrap up today's explainer. Take a hard look at your 2026 tech stack and ask yourself, are you orchestrating your AI or is it orchestrating you? I really challenge you to take control of your workflows. Leverage these incredible agents to do the actual heavy lifting and build an ecosystem that frees you up to do what you do best, your most creative, impactful work. Thank you so much for joining us for this explainer today, and hey, keep learning.